what's up, my YouTube family? This is the Swinging Bull, joined by Mr. SLP. First, we want to talk about what's on everybody's mind. Is the market going to crash? Is today going to be a red day or a green day? What do you think about that, Mr. SLP?
Good morning, Bull. Yeah, man. The markets have been on this huge, nice bull run lately, right? Over the past 2-3 weeks, holding up this channel pretty well, I think, on the SPY. If we're looking at the SPY right now, I don't see any big sell-off anywhere in the past couple of days. I mean, if you put a trend line across this support, bud, I mean, we have this pretty good support right here, and we're in this channel. Even right here, you can put a channel at the top where we got some resistance right here.
Yep.
I think right now we're in a solid consolidation area. We're not exactly selling off. We had some drops throughout the day, but we've been recovering. So I think we're in this right now. We're in this channel, and I mean, we could, if we get above this line, we could definitely see like 418, 420 next. Or if we drop below this, I think we can probably see like 405. But right now, I don't see any bad signs on the market. I think it's been very bullish, and the sentiment out there is very bullish, right?
Yeah, it's kind of trading between 407 and 414 past couple days, just kind of bouncing around. So I like those levels you put up there. Anything above that top red line, maybe calls. Anything below that red line on that channel you made there, maybe puts there. We'll be keeping our eye on that. I did notice a lot of news coming out over the past day or so about Nancy Pelosi visiting Taiwan. And so that's a little, got me a little bit on edge there. China did not like that one bit. As soon as China found out Pelosi was visiting Taiwan, they immediately started putting some sanctions on Taiwan. I think they're going to stop importing some grain or something like that to Taiwan, because they're kind of pissed off that Taiwan agreed to see Pelosi. So that's kind of, I'll be keeping my eye on the news about that. We definitely don't want another Ukraine situation popping up, and of course that's going to affect the general markets. But yeah, I definitely love that channel you just drew out there. That's kind of what's been going on in the past couple of days.
You got to think about it. I mean, maybe it wasn't the right time to go over there, right, and show that we're hands in hands with Taiwan. We're on their side. We're trying to keep democracy, free over there. But maybe it came at the wrong time. So we shall see what happens. I mean, we see how that escalates over there. But right now, the market really isn't selling off, right? So it's not really taking it as bad news. So right now, like we say, we're in this channel. On the further out time frame, we're in this nice uptrend. So we're moving on up. We're not coming back down like previous times where we've seen it sell off in the past. So things are looking good, man. Things are looking good right now. If we can get above this resistance, which is over here. Right here is where we're going to hit some choppy waters over on SPY. We're going to hit this choppy water right here. And if we can get through this level, then I think, man, we can really start pushing back to the 430 plus area. And in that stage, we're in a pretty much a bull market again, and we come out of that bear territory.
Yeah. I've had my eye on that 430 level on SPY, and you're absolutely right. We got to break through that 430 level for me to feel confident that we are coming out of this bear market and we're back to a bull market. Let's keep marching forward here. What do you think about HKD? Lots of chatter going on about that lately. I know that one blasted recently.
What a monster, right? I mean, everyone's heard about it. I mean, it's the next pretty much meme stock. They're saying around town. That is basically taken over GameStop as a meme stock, right? So Wall Street bets are all over it. Is this the mania all over again? Is this one going to continue to blast? Also, there's that other one, which is AMTD as well. that they're both just blasting together. So is it going to continue? I mean, we shall see. I mean, it's only IPO'd. HKD only IPO'd pretty much 2 weeks ago, and there's no chart analysis to go off of really, except this 2 weeks. And and I mean, the volume is ridiculous. Not too much volume. It's around like 200K a day. But it is a low float, so this thing can really start pumping on small volume. If you got in with our alerts, which Amy over there in Discord got in at 20, I think 28, I put an alert at 41. There's, I mean, if you look at the chart, there's no way, you know, there's a continuation. There's no way you would have got stopped out on this trade. Of course, trimming along the way would have been great, right? You can just trim, raise your stops along the way. But if you look at this beautiful trend, it's never dropped below this EMA 50 and just held this like a champ and just blasting on up. I mean, yesterday we hit $2,500.
Can you believe that?
Insane, right? So that's 2,800% from even the $41 alert. So I mean, it's still holding this EMA 21 day. We shall see how it opens up. I mean, it's holding still. I mean, if it holds this area right here, say right here, this line, kind of support from yesterday. Right here. If we just pop on this little line as a support area, if it holds this area and consolidates, I mean, we could easily just keep going up like this and go higher, right? So I mean, if we consolidate here and we don't start dropping below this area, which, you know, I think will trigger a sell-off. If we hold this area, we see some more volume come in, this thing can continue to go higher, I think, and retest in maybe that $2,000 area today.
I mean, it already hit 2,500 yesterday, so I mean, very well could.
I think we may retest it. I mean, if it holds this area, we may just retest this and go higher. So, man, I'm excited to see. This has been amazing stock to watch.
And definitely risk management, folks. If you are going to try and play this long today, maybe for a quick play or something, you know, definitely put a stop loss, you know, right around below that support that Lee just drew out right there. That way you're protected. And
high risk, guys. I mean, high risk. I wouldn't even play right now. I'm already out the play, made my money. I expect for this to dump right off eventually. So I'm excited to see what it does. But I think ultimately it dumps right off again. But it's been a great play to trade for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's good analysis there. What was that one that you did yesterday? Was ADPN?
Okay, so APDN was another one blasting off here. I mean, if you look at this chart, beautiful trend that it's been on from the very get-go pre-market. I mean, it's been on this beautiful trend here. Hasn't ever broke this nice trend that it's on. Bounced off. We jumped off right here, and we alerted down here in the Twitter space. We alerted here for free just before market open. We alerted at 146, 150, and then this thing is just blasting on up. The reason why we got this big volume and this nice big move is because they put a PCR test out for monkeypox virus test.
Right.
So this is why they blasted higher. They initiated this validation of monkeypox virus, and they brought out a PCR test. So that's why we're blasting off yesterday, and we may see a continuation today. If it holds this trend line, we can continue to trickle all the way up to the maybe to the $7-8 range. But very high risk again, right? This has moved 300% yesterday and another 98% overnight. So definitely one to watch. But if it holds this trend, we'll definitely play it.
And that's the catalyst on this one was monkeypox. So we'll keep our eye on that. We have seen on the news that monkeypox cases are spiking in certain parts of the world, even some parts of the country, the U.S. right now. So ongoing thing with monkeypox. We'll keep our eye on that. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe. We do have a link in the description to join our free chat. But other than that, we'll see you guys later in the next video. I appreciate it, you guys.
Cheers, guys.